Okay, so I think it has the right microphone connected. Okay. Oh, I'm tired today. Okay, so the throttle is not initialized. There we go. Oh, whoa! I almost fell. White sand, man. White sand. White sand is like really fucking dangerous. There we go. Alright, let me change that. There we go. We are off. So it's gonna be like much warmer for the rest of the week. So, I didn't move the light. I think when we make that right turn, I'll move the light. Oh, I was... Oh... You know, maybe I should have worn an undershirt today. But, like, the thing is it's gonna be so warm. Like, when it gets warm and shit like that, it's so bad to wear the undershirt because then you gotta take it off and then you gotta go through all these extra steps. And I'm like, I just don't want to deal with that. So I'm dealing with a little bit of chill right now. And I know I didn't go on to Andro Talks or whatever I was gonna do yesterday. But I was helping the person I live with some stuff. And so, I'll be completely honest. Making sure the living environment is good is kind of like my number one priority. Well, and school. And school. Also, for some reason, my light keeps on bouncing. Ooh. In a good amount of chill right here. I'm telling you, there has to be like a lake or a pond or something like that. Because when the temperature all of a sudden drops, that's generally what it is. Yeah, I do have it all zipped up. I was trying to think, maybe I don't have my sweater zipped up. But I do. Apparently, one of my coworkers was behind me yesterday. And they honked their horn, but I didn't hear it. Like, at all. Ugh. A person behind me. See, with that guy's bright lights, I couldn't even tell that there was a person behind me. That's one bad thing. It's like bright LED lights, you really can't tell if there's a person behind you because it has such a distance or whatever, like viewable distance, that it just blocks it from being able to anybody else's to be seen. All right, so oh shit, I see why my light is bouncing. The screw came loose. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can fix it today. So, I got an email last night. Well, all my stuff. Like, whenever I, generally, this is what I'll say. Like, let's say I was living with somebody, and, you know, they're like, hey, can you help me out really quick? And I go help them out. My phone does not leave my room. My phone doesn't leave the room. It stays there. It stays inside the room. So, while I was helping the person I live with out, I got an email from Electric. And I had reached out to them, I think like late last week, like Thursday or Friday. And I was like, hey, you know, this is what's going on. I think I told you all about it. Well, they had sent me an email and I responded to it on Saturday, I believe. And as well as on one of the days when I left in the morning, that crazy throttle problem happened. And so I reached back out to Electric, or the Electric representative or whatever. And I was like, I don't know if this is actually going to send to you, but this happened this morning. And I sent them that clip about how the throttle just engaged when I was just like slightly walking. And this last night I received an email. Well, actually, I received like, when I came back inside, I had like 9 emails. And I saw one saying Electric bikes order confirmed. And I was like, okay, so they're sending me the battery. I'll see when it's supposed to get here. Well, when I clicked it, it said a bike box. I was like, what? I was like, what? Why? Why a bike box? And then I went back in my emails and I saw a few more from them. And it said, there was one explaining the situation, and then another one that said Electric bike order confirmed. And I was like, what? And then I saw a refund, and then I saw another one. Well, long story short, is one of the emails, it said, due to the issues that you're having, what we're going to do is we're going to replace your bike. So the bike box is so then I can actually send this one back. and the other one is an order for my whoa. The other one is an order for my new bike. So yeah. I mean, I had to say, I don't know if electric bikes employees ever stop into any of my live streams or anything like that. But I'll say the level of customer support that I have gotten from electric is better than I would say for any other company, even other like I've had a lot of problems with other things and try to reach out and they generally don't do anything. So the fact that electric is like helping me out by sending me a new bike, like, I'm very appreciative. Like, this is my only way of transportation. I mean, that's not true. I can always Uber. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I could always Uber. But this is my only financially stable mode of transportation. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm glad the issue is going to get resolved. So I got to fix this light though. I'll probably have to do it during break or something like that. But I gotta get this issue resolved. Hopefully that guy goes. Yeah, he did. Whoa. What the fuck was that? Seriously, what the fuck was that? That wasn't there yesterday. It's like some concrete truck dropped concrete in the middle of the fucking road yesterday. Cause that was bad. Alright. All the way on this side. Yeah, there's a car behind me. It is kind of interesting to see how many people head to work this early in the morning. It's a fucking good bit of people. It's a good bit of people. There's like nowhere I can go. There we go. I mean, I'm all the way on the side of the road, so... Unless that's my coworker. That could be my coworker. I don't know why that person is in such a rush, though. I got sprayed by water today. Honestly, though, once I noticed that car behind me, I went straight to the right, so... Well, when I could, that is. There are certain situations in where you can't really get to the right because there's no, there's no little path over here to the right. So you kind of have to stay, like, almost in the road. But, you know, I feel like people get angry a lot of the times for, like, no apparent reason at all. I don't know, it's, like, kind of weird. Also, I would like to say, I just looked down at my phone screen, and generally I have a started stream from Stream Elements or somebody on my screen, and today I don't. Which gives me the impression that I might not have any connection to Twitch chat. So if anybody watching on Twitch, I appreciate it. I can't see your message. But I can watch the VOD really quick when I get to work. Or not get to work, but I can watch the VOD really quick while I'm on a break or something. And see if I missed any activity in chat. And if I did, I will talk about it when I go live this afternoon. Now, see, you know what would be really funny is if that guy who honked his horn is up here. That would be really funny, actually. You know, it seems to get windier over by my work. It's kind of weird. Oh wait, you know what? I see a message. I see a message. Alright, when I get up to this... I found out that it's a rehab center. When I get up to this rehab center with the chapel in front, I'm gonna read that message really quick. So I can maybe if someone on Twitch sends me a message or sends a message, I'll actually be able to see it. And the Stream Elements thing just didn't pop. I don't know. That might be it. It maybe didn't pop today. You know, I kind of want Electric to send me, like, an overview of what exactly happened. So then maybe, I don't know. I just want to know. I just want to know what happened with the bike. Alright, I see 3 chats. I see 3 of them. See, like over here, it's all built up with sand. So you can't even go all the way to the right. So... it's like you can't really do anything about it. Alright, we're at the chapel. See, some days that light turns on, some days it doesn't. I don't understand it. Alright, let's see Twitch chat really quick. Yeah, I'm cycling today. Well, I cycle every day. Wait, was that Oh, okay. I thought there was this guy who used to watch me, and his name was Monster Gello. And man, what game was that? I want to say the game was Lost Sphere. That Monster Gello used to watch. That I would play. There's a car behind me, so I gotta make this turn quick. Oh wow, is this 18-wheeler gonna wait on me? Oh. Thank you. Gotta be appreciative for like the small little things. Especially after getting honked at like crazy this morning. Especially after getting honked at like crazy this morning. I gotta see if my coworker is the one who did it. Holy. There's like barely any people at work today. Morning. Good. Get into my parking spot here. There we go. Ooh. Let's see. Oh my god, Monster Gello! Was it a puzzle game? What's up, man? Hold on 1 second, I gotta take off my glasses. But yeah, I stream myself biking to and from work every day. Yeah, I work at a big plant. This is just the parking lot. Monster Gallo, how many years ago was that me and you, or that you watched the stream? $503. Fuck. Because I'm pretty sure when you start watching the stream, when I was at college, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I moved a few times between then. So I'm not in the location I used to be in. But yeah, I usually go live anywhere between 4 and 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then in the afternoon I go live generally at like 3:34 p.m. And then after that, I don't really stream that much. Well, I don't see the car that honked at me a whole bunch of times in the parking lot. So I don't think that it was my coworker. I don't know. You know what? I don't even see one of the people who works in the back with me's car. So could be a very interesting day. But all right, Monster Gillo, I'm going to catch you maybe next stream. Yeah, that gate is closed. There's a sensor in the ground that opens up and allows people to go out. Here comes my coworker. No, I mean, like, there's cars here, but it's very little. It's very little people, which means that probably they didn't run much stuff last night. But I am early. I'm technically 2 hours early for my shift, so I'm gonna go clock in and then get an extra 2 hours on my day. Oh. Oh man, I'm tired today. Oh wait, no, I just turned it on again. All right. But all right, Monster Galo, I'll catch you later. I don't know how this works, but if I end the stream, if you'll hear what I'm saying, so anyway, have a good one.